call this meeting to order. Let's do the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Paradiso, would you lead us in prayer?
Dear Heavenly Father, we're so grateful that we live in Seneca County, that we live in the United States. We ask that you look over our meeting today, good discussions, that all of us here keep the county in the forefront and do its best for the citizens and any decisions that we make.
Roll call.
Commissioner Thomas?
Here.
Commissioner Fisher?
Here.
Commissioner Hicks?
Yeah.
Why am I in the middle of cutting out? Is this ours or is this theirs?
Ours. Do they have one, maybe?
No.
No, just ours.
Huron County Commissioners, this is Sharice. How may I help you?
Hello, Therese. This is Shane Thomas at Seneca County. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great. We'd like to have a ditch hearing.
All right. Can I put you on hold for 1 moment?
That'd be great.
Thank you. Good morning.
Hello, Shane Thomas, Seneca County. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Gentlemen, how's Huron County?
Morning, everything's great.
Is that right?
Hurricanes or anything.
That's good.
You guys do a good job over there, especially on the weather. We'll do a roll call here.
Commissioner Thomas?
Here.
Commissioner Fisher?
Here.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Here.
Roll call for Huron County is
Here, here,
Commissioner White.
here.
Wow, perfect attendance. Must be an important topic.
Sure.
Is that the infamous Mike Wild?
Skip Wild.
Skip White, my brother.
Yeah, that's Skip. Hi, Skip. Tony.
Very good. How are you?
Good, buddy.
All right, we have a resolution we'd like to read.
Yep, I have a resolution for the maintenance assessment for collections in 2020. The Seneca and Huron Joint County ditches maintained by the Seneca County Ditch Maintenance Program. They have 3, Martin Joint County at 10.1, Wardner Shank at 2.3, and Landell Nye at 3.1.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Very good. I'll second that motion.
All right, any discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Paradiso?
Yes.
Commissioner Fisher?
Yes.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yes.
Commissioner
Yes,
Reed.
yes,
Commissioner Wild.
yeah.
All right.
I will get that signed and get it sent over to you for their signatures.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Yep. Take care of business. We'll see you.
Right.
All right. Good deal. Craig.
Yeah.
We have questions. Do we have questions?
Sure. Well, first of all, Craig, I was happy to hear you talk about the word campus so many times, because I think that's something that we're all hoping happens. It's been a matter of when things are needed, it's just spotted, or buildings that are vacantly used, as opposed to really thinking a long term.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's not much we can do about a campus downtown.
Yeah.
Certainly, there's something we can do about all the space we have.
Well, and to your point, campus downtown is kind of almost created by the public realm. You know, I mean, you've got streets, you've got sidewalks, buildings, you've got them pretty snug together. And so there's a campus component. I think we had some wayfinding that related to all of that, and some mapping that would kind of key into that. You would have it. But I'd like to say too that you're not alone with that. This is how a lot of counties and even city governments have evolved, where you know, we need something, we go build it. We need something, we remodel it. And there's no one thinking about the impact of what, you know, it looks like from 10,000 feet or how it functions.
So, you know, we're really interested in trying to get a strategic plan for the county. Because if you don't know where you're going, anywhere will get you, I'd say. We want to make certain that we have some plan for that. And to hear you talk about campus and signage and those kind of things is heartening to me, because that's where I think we're headed. I'm glad you guys are coming to that similar conclusion.
I'm glad you're on that same trail, because sometimes those are looked as, well, why should we be spending money for that? Well, there's a lot of reasons we go into right now why you should, but I think there's a brand identity, there's a functionality to the campus, there's a lot of reasons why it could come together, should come together, and it's just gonna feel better. And I think you're gonna be proud of the final product that way. And again, you know, if money were no object and you said, well, we'll just move all these buildings over here and create this great campus center and kind of get the look of a Heidelberg College, that's not going to happen, because we have what we have. But we can do some things to kind of tie all that together with some other non-building components. And, you know, if we are talking about replacement buildings for certain aspects of what we're analyzing, there's a place to find to put it out there. And we want to be more strategic about where we put that building now if we're looking at a new building in the future.
Well, again, and from a 10,000-foot perspective, again, we did talk about our bonding and what we have rolling off, because we have to pay for any changes somehow, right? So we've got $175,000 a year or thereabout that'll roll off sometime in 2022, 2023. So I'm not saying that we need to spend the money, but what I'm saying is there is some room from the cash flow standpoint to look at these improvements. The timing is good.
Gotcha. Yeah. Good.
So all the grant monies that we look at.
Right, and
Grant
possible
program.
grant money,
Yeah.
and the fact that our debt load becomes less as time goes
So
forward.
just, and I'm new, but when do we want to have this, in your mind, when is this complete?
I think it's early December. That's when the document will be completed. Next month, I'd like to get everybody back that kind of was involved early on. We had a big brainstorming session with department representatives, and that was really helpful to us to kind of get our arms around the initiative. A lot of ideas were thrown out, and I think it would be good to take this preliminary recommendations when we get it together next month to that group and get some feedback from them. So,
The other thing that would be helpful for us is there are some components of this that are eminently grant fundable. I know Lou's here, the Opportunity Park would be a great example of something that's grant fundable. And also there are things, priorities that there's going to be a payback, right? We talked about energy efficiency, mowing, some of these things. So as we put things into buckets, to-do lists, I think, you know, the things that are low-hanging fruit, we can go for early.
yeah.
And, you know, obviously, energy efficiency and grant fundability are two of the things that have some sort of payback.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, even, you know, we can, even bike trails is kind of a transportation component, which is a sustainable kind of philosophical component on the state level. There's probably some opportunities to link some of those things in. I don't see, well, there are no off-site street improvements that are absolutely critical, but they could be even helpful, because the peel off on the 100, I think,
Yeah.
is not the best situation. And we have and I didn't get into the campus diagramming today because we kind of talked about it before, and it's still kind of in the pressure cooker right now, but there's a one-way in, one-way out on the south end of the campus. And you've got all this bus traffic going in and out, you've got a lot of other traffic, and it kind of has these spikes, obviously, early, midday, late afternoon, and that's right beside the engineer's operation, which has a lot of, sometimes, large utility vehicles and so forth moving through there. So we like to look at just circulation and see if we can't make that a better situation on the campus, and that probably does impact off campus. So if there's some off-site improvements that we could then work with ODOT on, perhaps, that gives us a little bit of leverage. So,
Yeah, I told me, I want to make sure, I don't recall, the beginning to, well, we have good representation from the two largest municipalities, Tip and Fostoria, in case they have any ideas about that campus. You know, Fostoria's a little more remote.
Yes.
From over here, so if there are some input from those folks, I'd like to have that as well.
yeah, that's definitely doable. Yeah, it'd be good to have them in to see where we are, because then we can get some reaction from them if we miss something. Yeah.
Lou, do you have any thoughts about master planning down your campus?
Just that, we're a willing partner, and I think, you talked about sports activities. We have a gym that could be used for, one thing we're looking at is more integrated sports, so integrated volleyball teams or different things, bocce ball. There's a lot of different things that people are doing that would welcome what you're talking about.
Exactly. I think those are the kind of things that kind of knit not just the workers and the employees and staff of the campus, but also reach out to the community and kind of start looking at it a little differently. Now, I know there are, these days we have to not just ignore issues of security and all of that, but I think you can still have a very open, welcoming campus and still meet that test. So you've got a lot of ground out there. I know much of it is, under lease, and it's an income stream, so we don't want to, step on that. But there's a lot of other ground that I think we can use on the edges of that, as well as the campus, to create some of these other opportunities for health and wellness.
All right, anybody else? Questions? Sheriff? Leave me alone.
You're everywhere.
I always get a little nervous in a public meeting when somebody says sheriff and he looks at me.
And Tony, just for your knowledge, this is something that started with Mike a number of years ago. We had some local citizens that looked at all the buildings, and then it evolved to a strategic plan, and then we contracted with, we had a stakeholder meeting, and then we contracted with Gossman to do this master plan. Charlene has been quarterbacking a lot of this for us, so we've had a lot of people involved. And this is the culmination of this. It's hopefully going to be our Bible moving forward, and our gift to future commissioners, that they have a plan to follow. So it's been a process.
Yeah, we're really very honored to be involved with you working on this. I think it's going to be a great product at the end of the day. It's got a lot of people's fingerprints are on the document. It's not just us. So we're trying to integrate all those ideas and good practices and some of the things that we can forecast that people that are working day to day are not necessarily seeing, but that's where we can kind of bring a different perspective. Yeah, so look forward to next month and have this on the table, assuming Mike makes it back from Japan.
Is that is the date set for that meeting or not yet?
No. In fact, it's a bit of a crazy month for a lot of people. Charlotte is out. I have 3 conferences I have to speak and attend, and so but we'll figure it out and put a couple of options out, because obviously attendance from department folks and so forth are going to be important. We should probably put that out now.
Jimmy,
I'd like it out before Friday.
One picture with the hat with these guys.
I already got it.
Well, we can do another one.
Yeah,
go ahead. Yeah.
Never heard of Facebook.
This one is Judge Shelf says pictures are evidence.
Put this one on our fridge back there.
All right, guys. All right, we're good. Thank you.
This is great.
If you missed it, it's Mike and Taking Care of Business, a new band that got formed. Okay, I have a proclamation that I'd like to deliver. And is Ken here?
I thought I was going to escape, but wasn't on the agenda.
Ken Majors is our EMS director for Seneca County, and he was recently recognized by the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians for achieving 30 consecutive years of EMS certification. So that's World War I, Korean War. Whereas to maintain his status as nationally registered EMT, Mr. Majors completed on a biennial basis the most comprehensive recertification program for EMS professionals in America. And whereas by maintaining his national EMS certification and completing continuing education courses, Mr. Majors has demonstrated his commitment to providing exceptional pre-hospital emergency care. And whereas Mr. Majors has nationally registered on the emergency medical technician paramedic in 1988, that's last century, and has been serving the Seneca County area since. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the Board of Commissioners, Seneca County, do hereby commend and honor. We will sign it.
Oh, I appreciate that. Comment? Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I got this letter in the mail from the National Registry that said I've been a paramedic for 30 years. I've actually been an EMT longer than that. Nowadays, they take this test on a computer, and it's an adaptive computer and hands-on test. When I did it, we did it with stone tablets and chisels. But I'm just trying to lead the way out front here for the guys that are they're doing the work out in the county. A lot of dedicated professionals out there, and they do the work every day, and they're on call 24/7. So they're doing an amazing job, and I'm just trying to help them see, show them the way, and just kind of lead from the front a little bit. And I appreciate you guys acknowledging that, because it was I didn't even realize it had been that long until I got the letter in the mail. So I've been a medic for 30 years and a nurse for 20 years, and taking care of people is what I do. It doesn't matter what the environment is, you just take care of them. And I appreciate you.
Thank you, Ken, for your service. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we have quite a bit of business to take care of, but I would like to go into executive session. We have a couple things to discuss. We have safety and security, and we have pending litigation, and we have personnel compensation matter. So if I can get a second on that.
Second.
Roll call.
Commissioner Ferguson,
Yes.
Commissioner Frischman.
Yep.
Commissioner
Yes. We do anticipate coming back in session.